Sports, the sports show that is dedicated to the Seattle sports fan. My name is Dave. This is Kevin, and this is Mariner Weekly. And my, oh my, we're going to kick it off with the first week of the season. And my goodness, so far, we're off to a pretty good start. Don't you think, Kev?
Yeah, I think it's a continuation from last year with these 2-1 game or, one-run games. So here we go.
Absolutely. Yeah. Buckle up. I don't think we're going to. Yeah. Well, I have my ideas on why that is. But Kevin, let's go ahead and let's start out on Friday. Robbie Ray took the mound. He went 7 innings. I felt pretty good about that. Kevin, what was the stat line for Robbie?
Yeah, he had 3 hits, 1 earned run, 4 walks, which was high for Robbie, 5 Ks, and he actually ended up with a 1.29 ERA. It looked really solid. I thought he just did an outstanding job on, the first game out. And boy, if we can just even come close to that the rest of the season, I'm a happy camper.
Oh, and then we had the part of the law firm come in and shut it down. I was very impressed. They looked amazing.
Yep.
Seawald and Strickenrider.
Mm-hmm.
And then Mitch Haniger. Holy moly. We didn't need much more offense except out of the first inning. Felt pretty good about that. We were able to lock it down with our pitching after that, but an amazing day in Minneapolis for game 1. Game 2 got a little bit more tight. I think, first time we gave up a lead. Logan came out and he did 5 solid innings. What did he have there? 3 hits, 1 run, 1 walk, 7 strikeouts, and a 1.8 ERA.
Yeah, he struggled with at the very beginning. He was throwing too many fastballs and not changing it up enough. Mm-hmm. And then they came out, the pitching coach came out and talked to him, and he kind of settled down. And for the next 2 innings or 3 innings, he just pitched outstanding. So yeah, the guy's got the good stuff. I mean, he is electric. And, he was just trying to throw too many fastballs and they were waiting on him. So the first 2 innings were a struggle for Logan, but he turned it around, pitched very, very well.
Excellent. Then let's get to today, Kevin. Go ahead, Kev.
All I was going to say is Marco and 2 innings, and please do not start the year out like he did last year. That's all I have to say.
Man, I tell you, I was kind of shocked to see that he had got off to that rough start, considering, all we had talked about, him having the problems that he did at the beginning of last year. And then this year, him having a clear head and being able to go out there and pitch. I was a little disappointed. Kevin, what was the stat line on Marco today?
I gave up after 2 innings. I didn't even care at that point. he actually had 6 runs, and I think it was only 2 were earned, but he still had too many walks, too many people on base. I mean, you just can't win games that way. So
I'll tell you, one of the highlights so far this weekend, or at least the last 3 games, is watching Julio get his first hit, and it was a huge hit. That was a double that Seattle very, very much needed. And boy, when that kid got on base, he was excited.
I think he was pressing extremely hard, trying to get that first hit. And I think now that he got the first hit, he can relax a little bit and quit trying to carry the team on his back, because he's never done that before. He's always just played and had fun out there. But I think it was because his family's in town. It's new. He said he didn't even he actually woke up in the 7th inning in the first game and goes, I'm in the majors, so it was a little bit overwhelming for him. And I think he'll get back to the way Julio plays and just be that joyful guy and just having fun doing it. So
Kevin, one of the things I saw as far as our offense goes, man, I tell you what, I saw a lot of pitches or a lot of swings at bad pitches. It looked like everybody was pressing, not just Julio. It was everybody except for JP Crawford. Man, that is one smooth customer out there, man.
Yeah, hats off to Ty France and JP. I mean, Ty ended the 3 games so far at 364 batting average. He's had 4 hits, 1 double, 2 RBIs, and 2 walks. JP Crawford's batting .375, 3 hits, 1 double, 3 walks. And then, Mitch, he's only batting .250, but he's had 3 hits, 1 double, and 2 home runs. So every hit he's had has been extra bases.
Huge.
And he's had 5 RBIs. So, Mitch is playing really well. I will say that typically with the longer spring training, the batters usually warm up to the pitchers. Pitchers always have advantage at the beginning of the season. And I just don't think that even in spring training, they had the quality pitchers that they're having now. So it is going to take a little time for the bats to catch up. And so I'm not worried about it. I didn't see anything. I wish, we would get a hit every once in a while when we got guys in running scoring position. You can't leave 8 guys on the base and win a game. And that, we did, but if it wasn't for Robbie Ray and the law firm, we would have been in big trouble. So.
Right. And then Saturday we left 10 on the base pass.
Yeah.
Which
you
is,
just you can't do that and win a game. And although, so far, I think, like you said, JP and Ty have and Mitch, those 3 guys have been outstanding. And I also think Jesse's probably trying a little bit hard because he wants to impress the new fan base. And
right.
I really believe that these guys are going to settle down and play really good ball. We have a solid and a deep lineup. And I really looked up and down that lineup and I'm like, wow. Jerry did a phenomenal job in the offseason.
Mm-hmm.
So,
and Frazier came through with a clutch hit yesterday. So,
yeah. Oh, yeah.
That's one offseason acquisition that's paying off already. I'm very impressed so far, again, with what Seattle is doing. I'm glad that we're getting out of Minnesota after tomorrow. That lineup there is scary as well. You look at Buxton and Correa and Soho. Holy moly, that dude is just a walking muscle. Just scary out there.
Actually, I think, the White Sox are probably even tougher. So this first road trip it's a battle. It's not an easy road trip.
Make sure that you guys are dropping those comments in the comment section down below about your impressions of the first 3 games of the season so far, because we want to hear what you guys are thinking, who you guys think are the highlights. And you know what? You guys got to drop those lowlights in there, do that as well. So now we're going to take a quick trip through the minors, get you guys up to date with everything that's happening in the minor leagues so that the players that are coming up onto the major league roster soon. So let's start first, Kevin, in Tacoma. Tell us about what the Rainiers are doing right now.
Well, the Rainiers had 2 wins and 3 losses last week. They're playing right now. I don't know what the score is. I haven't checked in the last few hours. Penn Murphy, the guy we have talked about, and we've mentioned his name a few times, even in the offseason. We talked about him a little last year. This guy's been in 2 games, 4 innings pitched, no hits, 2 walks, and 7 Ks. He's just been lights out for Tacoma in the 2 games he's played. First baseman, Zach Green. I didn't even know who he was. He wasn't with the team last year. They got him out of Nashville Sounds, and he's currently batting at .385 with a 429 OBP and a 967 OPS. He's had 5 hits, 2 doubles, and 2 RBIs. So he's pitching very well, and that's pretty much it for the Rainiers.
And you said they're 2-1 right now, Kevin?
2-3.
2-3. Apologize. All right, let's head down south to Arkansas. Tell us what's going on with them Arkansas Travelers, Kevin.
Well, the Travelers have no wins and 2 losses, and they're currently playing right now as well. George Kirby pitched the first game of the season, pitched 4.2 innings, gave up 3 hits, 2 earned runs, 1 walk, 5 Ks, and he has a .386 ERA. So Saturday's game, Levi Stout pitched 5 innings, 3 hits, 2 earned runs, 2 walks, 3 Ks, and he's got a 3.60 ERA. Sorry about that. And then I want to talk about one first baseman, Jake Scheiner. I think we talked about him quite a bit last year as well. He was killing it in the last few weeks of spring training, and he is continuing his hot hitting streak. He's had 4 hits, 1 home run, 3 RBIs. He's batting 500, 600 OBP, and a 1.475 OPS. So looking really, really good.
All right, Kevin. Sounds like Arkansas's got a ways to go right now.
Yeah.
Especially what they were doing last year. Arkansas was a team on fire last year.
Yep.
All right, let's head back up to the Pacific Northwest and up to Everett. How are them Aqua Sox doing, Kevin?
Aqua Sox are 2 wins and no losses.
Oh, wow.
And,
okay.
Adam Mako, I'm not even sure how to pronounce the last name, but he pitched 5 innings, 4 hits, 3 earned runs, 2 walks, 11 Ks.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Because of the walks, he's got a 5.4 ERA, but 11 strikeouts. I was pretty impressed by him. And our shortstop of Everett, Noelve Marte, has 2 hits, 1 home run, 4 walks, 4 runs, and 2 RBIs. He's looking really good right now.
So we got a wild thing down there over there in Everett, do we?
We got a wild thing in Everett, yes.
Wild thing. All right, Kevin. As always, let's head south to the Nuts.
Well, really, they have 1 win, 1 loss. The only person that's really doing anything, in my opinion, is a guy named Michael Morales. He was our 3rd round draft pick last year in the 2021 draft. He pitched 5 innings, 2 hits, 1 earned run, 1 walk, 9 Ks, and he's got a 1.80 ERA. So, Michael, I'm going to keep an eye on you.
As always, you guys, make sure that you drop comments about anything that you want to know about the minor leagues. Keep in mind, this minor league system is the #1 minor league system in all of baseball. So we're going to keep a close eye on that for everybody here at Seafan Sports. Also, you guys, if you like what we're doing, give us a thumbs up, thumbs down. If you made it all the way through and you haven't subscribed, what are you waiting for? And subscribe with us, because we want to make sure that we upgrade all of our things here at Seafan Sports Studios. Make sure that you guys turn on those notification bells so you know exactly when we drop those new videos. Kevin, man, I tell you what, exciting week. Got 2 words for them. What are they, Kev?
Go M's.
All right, man. Peace out.